John Moore for sportsandmore.com from the East Coast IceJam in Bedford, Nova Scotia, joined by RNS winger Didrik Lillehaug following a semi-final loss to the Halifax Max. But Didrik, let's talk about your season, and not so much the Riverhawks, but personally, tell me about your season. Here we are mid-January.
Well, I think my season so far has been going pretty good. Gotten a lot better playing offensive, and I'm more of a team guy, but I've taken more of a role on being an offensive guy, being doing a little bit more individual stuff like scoring, getting assists, putting pucks deep, and just focusing more on my game and getting better.
This is your third year with the Riverhawks. Tell me about your development from the player you were when you first arrived, and now you are here in your final season.
I think when I first was here, we had a pretty good team. We went to the finals in the IceJam, lost unfortunately. So I guess because we had such a strong team, I didn't play too much. I was a little uncomfortable, didn't have too much confidence in myself, and in the second season had a little bit more leadership role on me, so I felt a little bit more comfortable and contribute a little bit more. And then this final season, I feel like I'm gotten a lot better, improved a lot in a lot of things, and became much more offensive, much more skilled, faster, and just stronger, and feel much more comfortable and playing more consistent.
Players always looking to get better, always working at something, but what areas do you feel that you have to continue to work on to become that more complete player?
I think there's still a lot to improve on, like better offensive, better D zone, just getting faster, stronger, and scoring more, and just playing hard.
So you'll graduate this year, and what's the goal here for you and the Riverhawks for the rest of this season?
The rest of the season, I think, we had one of our goals was to win the IceJam, but unfortunately we lost today in the semis, and we still have a lot of games to go, and still a lot of things that can happen. We are playing the PSHF Prep School League. We have a goal to win that, and then we have a goal to win the National Independence School Championship, and just win games.
Win your last game. So beyond the season, as you look forward, where do you want to go? What are your hopes? Your longer term goal?
My long-term goal would be to play NCAA hockey, or next year play junior A out west, or USHL, or then eventually go on to NCAA and then see what happens after that.
Didrik's been a great player for us. This is his third year with the program and at the school, and he's probably one of the student athletes that over a 3-year span we've seen the most development in, both as a person and as an athlete. He's been a great key to our team and our program for 3 years, and then this year, obviously, as a third-year guy in a grade 12, he's a big, strong body, really taking on a leadership role. He can skate really well, so he's been a huge part of our depth and our team.
So over that 3-year span, can you chart his development for me?
Yeah, he came out of a Bantam AAA program in New Brunswick, originally from Norway, but family connections in Fredericton, so he was there for a Bantam AAA year. Big jump, obviously, for that first year midget or prep school coming in, and he just kind of took his time with the process, and he was patient and understood what he had to do, and like I said, he grew both as a person, a student athlete, and as a hockey player over that time.
Identify his strengths.
I think his strengths is he's a great team guy. Great team guy. Guys love him. He's done a really good job with the leadership with the younger guys coming in this year. He can skate. He's a big body who can skate, so he can kind of play depth. He can get up and down the ice. He finishes his checks, has a pretty good stick. He can get on the power play and get in front of the net and cause some havoc that way. But yeah, probably his skating and his size are probably two of his biggest assets for sure.
What are areas he needs to continue to work on to become that more complete player?
Yeah, I think all the guys at this level, everything. If you talk to scouts and coaches, I think everything needs to continue to come, and I think it's just playing and figuring out the game and key situations. And like I said, he's got a lot of great tools, and he's doing a good job of figuring out how to kind of put them all together and be a real effective player.
Graduates this year. What's the next step? What are his options?
Well, again, Didrik's, he takes pride in being a good student as well as a good athlete and hockey player. So I think he's looking for some opportunities to play some junior hockey somewhere, which is it's kind of the gateway into maybe playing university hockey somewhere, whether it's in Canada or whether it's on the U.S. side. But he's done a really good job of making himself eligible, I guess, to go that path, to continually develop and be good both in the classroom and on the ice.